Let's get going to the next DLC. Next DLC time. Sheesh, that was quick. Time for some honest hearts. Which will probably take about relatively a same time.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type. Hang on. Ain't you the one that wiped out the Crimson Caravan's Vegas branch not too long ago? Ought to thank you for that. Knocking McLafferty out of the running gives Happy Trails a market to expand into. The job is simple. Help us get this caravan in design and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return. You'll get a bonus if we make it in design, plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh, one more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone. Just don't. It makes the New Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the burn man either while you're at it. Trust me on this one. It's for your own good. We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell. You ain't wrong. Losing the Salt Lake City run really stung us. If we can't re-establish contact with this run, we'll be in real trouble. Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80, or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn. Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The New Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways. I ain't a praying man myself. They paid for their goods and dealt square with us. That's all I ever cared about. But don't think that just because they're religious, that they're pacifists. They take care of their own, and they're damn fine marksmen too. Nope. Hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the New Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die. Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the New Canaanites from their mission there, but that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war, but we got ourselves the location of a pass the New Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail. Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about. They're about what you'd expect. Crazy, jacked up on chems, violent as hell, and not too bright. The worst of the 80s, but we won't be passing through their turf on this run. That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You got to get yourself a New Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the White Legs, from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs. Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks.
Okay.
You looking for trouble, bud? I got plenty to spare, so watch your ass around me. Hey, fuck you! I didn't say nothing about using Psycho! You wanna know what I do, bud? Anything I fucking want. I'm one of a kind.
But he's gonna be one of the
I've
first
been
ones to
places,
die.
see, and done things. Lots of them. And when it's time to kill shit up, hell yeah, I'm a fucking storm of death. Something or someone make the mistake of crossing Ricky?
Oh shit,
I'll
not
fucking
Ricky.
dead-eye him, her, or it. In fact, that's my nickname. Dead-Eye Ricky. That's my name. How you think? I shoot things in the eye. That's how good I am. Yeah, I'm that good. Why, once I got jumped by 3 Death Jaws.
Death
Except actually, it was
Jaws?
4 of them. Imagine
This
that.
is great.
But I didn't panic because I never panic. What I did was become a storm of death. Shot every one of them monsters pop in the eye. No, you heard me right. Death Jaws. They're like death claws, but bigger teeth. Or there was the time one of them Steel Brotherhood assholes made the mistake of messing
Steel
with me.
Brotherhood.
Last mistake he ever made. What's it sound like I'm saying? If I was saying what you said I was saying, then yeah, I said it. I was walking along, minding my own, and up pops one of them Brotherhoods. He yells, "Hand over that laser rifle, asshole!" So I hand it over, just to make him think I'm scared. But really I'm not. I never am. Before he knows what hit him, I draw my 11mm machine gun and bam!
11
Right
millimeters,
through the eye slit in his
bro.
nose.
This is so
No way.
good.
There so is. Or was it 9mm? Or 10? I don't know. Don't care. Said I was good at killing shit up. Never said I was good with numbers. I travel light on purpose, okay? But if the price is right, I'll tell... You got a deal. You're lucky he trusts me. Well, I grew up near Dayglow out west, so yeah. I grew a third nut that glows in the dark.
Huh?
God damn it! I didn't say nothing about using Psycho. But, just talking hypno-theoretically here. Got any suggestions? Fixer. Never said I wanted to kick the habit. Guess I can use it when I run out of the good stuff. That much for a dose? Fucking robbery! All right, here's your money. Don't spend it all in one place. Nice job, Eagle Eye. Of course I got a pit boy and a vault suit. So what? Where the fuck you think? Vault 2-2. That's where I grew up. Oh, you've been to Vault 2-2, huh? I may have been exaggerating a little. Truth is, I got this suit and the pit boy off a dead prospector who came out from Zion. Guy was dead when I found him, okay? Had a ton of shit on him. That's how I know there's good loot in Zion, see? Sorry. The shit I do with it is so far over your head, be wasting my time to put it in words you could understand. Basically, it makes me badass. More badass, I mean. It's totally mind-blowing shit. It ain't just some bracelet. Know what I mean? Jed says it's got maps and shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna guide this caravan where it needs to go. Not that I didn't know all that already. Huh? Of course I noticed. First thing I noticed about you. Me? I'm so used to wearing mine, it's just normal. Don't think you're someone special just because you got one. Bullshit! Ain't nothing wrong with my pit boy. I mean, Pip Boy.
Pit.
Look, this is a sweet gig for me. Don't go fucking it up. What are you after anyways? Fine. Just keep it to yourself, all right?
That was so good.
Prim as a new sheriff. That's...
Looking to join this caravan, huh? Look to me like you can handle yourself.
Yeah, it's good.
Earning my keep. Jed hired me on as a caravan guard for this expedition of his. The work suits me. I've tried staying put in one place, but it never works out. Grew up in New Reno, and I couldn't put that snake pit behind me fast enough. Then I wound up wasting the prime of my life playing sheriff in Caliente. Little town north on the 93. Talk about a pain in the ass. You ask me, best to keep moving. At least the scenery changes. Imagine New Vegas if there was no Mr. House-type fella keeping the peace. Then give everybody a gun and a jet addiction.
Shit.
Town's run by a bunch of crime families. No law to speak of. Make trouble and you wind up buried in Golgotha outside town. The scuzz factor's off the charts. Non-stop whoring and drugs. Couldn't walk down the street without getting asked to star in a porn movie. So I got my ass out of there while I still owned it. Guess I figured the answer to every problem was rule of law. Naive, huh?
Yeah.
Place lived up to its name, that's for sure. When you got fresh water and a trickle of geothermic power, always be some gang of assholes wants to kill you for it. Spent more years and took more bullets than I care to admit protecting that hellhole from dangers within and without. If it wasn't the 80s or the white legs raiding, it was someone from town drunk off his ass trying to win an argument with a shotgun. Got tired of shooting the folks I was supposed to protect. So, now I do this. What's the difference? Raiders is raiders. Bunch of them swept into town and dragged off 2 working girls. Deputies and me gave pursuit, straight into 80s territory. By the time we caught up with the girls, there wasn't much left of them, so we turned for home. Made it back to Caliente without further losses, but we was watched the whole way. Never seen so few people cover so much land. Goddamn creepy. If the 80s had wanted to kill us, we would have been dead. Guess they figured we weren't worth the trouble. Used to be they raided northeast of Caliente time to time. But then the Desert Rangers fell apart 10 years ago, absorbed into the NCR. Soon enough, the Whitelegs were swarming all over that stretch of I-15. Folks learned not to head north if they wanted to keep their scalps. Eventually, the Whitelegs destroyed the bridges across the Virgin River over in Arizona. End of discussion.
Okay.
Keep the powder gangers away.
Yeah, what's it this time? All right. Ten hits will last me a good while.
We'll just do this because I want to see some.
Are
I'd be
you
like,
here to
yo,
join
this
me?
dude is a...
Wait a minute, I recognize you. You sure you want to be here?
Okay.
I bet you are. You ain't never been to Zion, have you? We'll be passing through a whole mess of narrow slide. A big pack will get you wedged in like a super mutant crawling through a storm drain.
Shit. I gotta come back with just 100? Was that always a thing? Sheesh, bruh. That ain't great. I wanna keep my armor. I gotta keep my armor. There we go. 100 weight exactly. I'm going with just this. Bro, 100 weight is kinda BS, but then again, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. I could put my shit in there, but I have no clue, right?
Are you here to jar me away?
Yeah, let's go.
Are you now? You know we ain't. I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. You... Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us.
Honest Hearts. And I'm sure, right? Honest Hearts is the second DLC.
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites
He's gonna be
wouldn't talk
tough.
about him.
Like, he's
They
tough.
were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpace
He's such a
Legate
dope
finally met his
character
match.
and such a tough
Hanlon and
character.
Oliver
He's
kicked his
fucking
New Canaanite butt
fantastic.
right back over
His
the river.
voice actor is
Caesar had to
perfect.
make an
His
example
movements
for the
are
others
perfect.
to show
Everything,
them
bro.
that even at the highest level,
They're cooked.
failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace legate, he is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home.
Here we are.
All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks, but here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired, but I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The new Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality.
Come on,
Jed.
come on.
Who cares
No
if we
time
can't
to
get
wait.
back out the way we come? That's not a problem.
Sounds like something's happening. We'll see in a minute. After we yoink all their mission.
You want some assholes? They got the wrong guy, and that means Ricky.
And mother sucker. What is this shit?
Stay low, people, stay
Oh my god, they're getting destroyed.
low.
Damn, dude. Sorry, but I'm really kidding. Oh, you know, I'll take your boat.
Enough of this. We're sitting ducks here. Here I come. I was a sheriff once, goddammit.
Oh, like, there's like, I don't think there's anything you can do. Like, I think there's a... were they supposed to die? I guess maybe they were supposed to die. Sheesh. Great. Now we have... Damn, dude. What? I don't really care about the grenades. You go.
Hoy, white legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this. I mean the lands beyond the valley. The place where the cities never fell. Where people don't live in tribes and forage just to survive. Joshua keeps saying it isn't paradise out there. But how can it not be, compared to this? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Joshua will want to know about you. Please, go to our camp on the Eastern Virgin. Tell him how you came to be here. Good sists. Maybe while you're there, you can tell me about where you came from, yeah?
I guess it'd be cool. Knowing all this dude's dialogue. It's been so long, man.
What can I tell you? Mostly it's the mountain bighorners. Whole herd of them up on the cliffs there. Usually they're not too aggressive, but lately, whew, My guess is one of the calves got lost somewhere along the way. Bighorners are communal. One missing calf, and the whole herd gets ornery. If that calf doesn't turn up soon, they might very well come down into the valley and attack the camp. Yeah? Hey, thanks. Most of the hunters don't listen when I tell them the problem. Just one thing. Try not to kill any bighorners if you can, yeah? You'll drive the herd off and we'll have to range farther on our hunts. You might try luring the baby out with some banana yucca. These bighorners go crazy for the stuff. That's great. I'll help any way I can.
Okay, well that's a quest.
What can I tell you? Whitelegs. Nasty bunch. They've been raiding deeper into Zion ever since New Canaan was wiped out. That's what Joshua said. Whitelegs came down from Great Salt Lake in force. Fell on New Canaan before they could mount a defense. Joshua found some of the survivors led by a man named Daniel. Most of them have fled the valley. But Daniel stayed on with the Sorrows tribe. He and Joshua have been arguing over whether to stand and fight the Whitelegs, or take the Sorrows and the dead horses out of the valley. That's the weird part. Normally, the Whitelegs keep to the Great Salt Lake. I don't know what brought them down this far south. Our advanced scouts leave chalk signs to mark places rich with game. I'm not a full scout yet, so I follow the marks and guide the hunters. Dead horses mark ourselves to commemorate our hunts. When a hunter takes a great beast, or when a youth goes on his first hunt, he gets a tattoo.
That's actually sick. Man, I love tattoos.
We came up in the land of the dead horse. Though
I have a
why
bunch
the
now.
back when folks called it that, I got no hint. We raided. We fought. We lost. Our enemies drove us back into Zion, and we would have died if it hadn't been for Joshua. Joshua and his Kaisar.
Kaiser.
When Joshua first came to us, he was
Got me
servant to a
scratching my
man he
head.
called Kaisar.
I
He
know
led his
Joshua was
master's
a part
armies.
of it, but
We were ready to follow him into war. Then he lost his master's army to a tribe called NCR, the Sunset People. When he returned,
yeah.
he was as you saw him. Burned, broken, but changed. He led us away from Kaisar, led us to our own destiny in Zion.
So Joshua, he was the first legate before legate was legate, in a sense. You know, legate like it's essentially the final boss in the game, like base game, where you need 100 speech.
If it wasn't for Joshua, the dead horses would still be the whipping boys of the Zion Valley. He taught us how to hold our territory, to protect ourselves. He guided us away from Kaisar, and showed us how Kaisar would have destroyed us.
He just
Little bit. I met some of their missionaries a few times, but I've never been to their city. Joshua could tell you more. Or Daniel, I imagine. We decorate our clubs with them to honor Joshua Graham. They were the weapons of his old tribe, so now they are ours. Can't say they seem that dangerous to me, but Joshua says they won the West. Only a little. I was very young. He was different. Prouder, yes, but harder, crueler, more driven. Really, I was terrified of him. We all were. When he came back, I almost didn't believe he was the same man. He was humbler. He wanted to protect, not destroy. Well, because they're our enemies. What else would we do? They take our land, they kill our scouts, they poach our hunting grounds. He's been the chief of our tribe since he came back to the valley. He went off to the civilized world years ago to fight a war. That didn't go well. I don't know. He doesn't talk about it much. Maybe. But how can two civilized tribes fight over something as small as a dam? Really? That's... my gods. Must be some mighty civilized folks who built that. Now you sound like Joshua. He always tells me that tribal life is better. That I should stay here and forget the outside world.
I mean, it makes sense though. Like, who wants? He doesn't want to get involved in that BS. I mean, would you want to tell somebody who's not been in that life, like, about slavery and all this shit that we doing? It's just a disaster. And then you really there for the quest. There's so much to explore.
Hold up. See that log over there? Take a closer look. There might be some good stuff tucked in there. We followed this path for a while. Nice view of the river. Yeah.
I feel like
Freeze. Don't move on this. Whoa! Here we go!
bro, the Yaguai. Classic, man. Classic. Bro, you see Yaguai? Take that motherfucker's meat. Now, bro, two-step goodbye. I'm thinking these two weapons will be enough. I want to, like, explore everything. I think if we fall down here, we're dead. This is all cooked. Stand no chance going that way.
Keep headed north, around this rock pile. follow the old road south. Nearly there.
What's up here, though? I'm gonna really be looking around like crazy for everything.
Fighting time!
Really just strong enough to take a hit a two-step goodbye.
Some kind of view up here, eh? If you know how to look, you can spot all kinds of landmarks from up here. Look, I'll show you. What can I tell you? Sure. Right behind you.
Let's see, okay. I don't remember that being a thing, but hey. Just shows you, you know. No matter how much you love a game, you'll probably forget little stuff, you know. It's a normalcy. There's so much actually to explore in this DLC. Where I feel like Dead Money wasn't a huge DLC, it was just so much to do. Whereas, like, this, the next DLC, they are packed with areas, especially Old World Blues, I feel like, is one of the more grindy DLCs. Not the biggest fan of it. No damage, nice. Me, I just want to get all the areas unlocked.
Yeah, tag.
Dead horse. Fuckers.
Hold up. You're getting all turned around. Check your map and backtrack a little.
Is he gonna get mad at some if I go ahead? I think he'll mind. If I just like
Fighting time! Let's take them!
think what? There, I see. catch up. Oh, it's a vomit curse. Vomit geckos.
There they are.
And there's a gecko fighting an ant. And they both fly.
The way I heard it, salt upon wounds butchered everyone in New Canaan and nailed their corpses to the cliffs.
Shush. Oh, sounds so brutal. Sounds like what the NCR would do. I mean, not the NCR. What King Kaiser would do. That makes all the sense, actually. That makes me think, are they all just following Kaiser without actually following them? You know?
Got him!
Wait, is that a white legs? Are they going with?
I'm not why with you.
Yo, they're chilling with the scorpions, bro. They made packs and shit. Shish kebab. Honestly, I want to take the shish kebab. Exploring all the areas that I can explore.
See those handprints? Dead horses and sorrows mark them. In time. This one's mine.
Interesting. Wow. All the Stimpaks. Very hard. So I know I'm cooling. That's it? A hunting rifle? I still need the hunting rifle. I'll take it. Why did they put a hunting rifle on the 10? very hard case unless it had a use. Unless it was used for it. Very, very important. Acorn Bluff. Let's go there, and let's go all the way out this way, and there's like a secret passage. We'll explore that shit. I'm be real. I'm so cooked right now. And I
Heads
just
up.
keep smoking.
This is the Three Marys. White
I'm
Legs
gonna be dead
territory.
later today.
You sure you want to head in there?
Hell yeah. I don't know what the fuck he said, but yeah, hell yeah, we're going in there. Kill some mother suckers. feel like we're about to get fucked over wherever we go next. They're making it like,
Why do you carry all those bottle caps anyway? They jangle like crazy.
Mantis Gauntlet, yes, yes, yes. Holy shit. Finally dead. Run around. Crazy. Crazy work. Lots of cases. Posters. Let's see what you got. This is the ammo. Didn't even notice that.
Whoa! Here we go!
Bro was stuck doing push-ups. Bro was down so bad he was stuck doing push-ups.
Right here.
The Mantis Gauntlet seems cool though. I'll admit, it's sick. At the same time, do we really need it though? I'm just gonna literally put it in a box and call it a day.
The spitter plants and the green monster
No,
men aren't native to Zion. Wonder where they came from.
No, there's only like a few good things about this. I don't mean to disrespect, you know, one of the DLCs, right? But I will say I've never been the greatest fan of the middle, you know, the middle two. Cause Dead Money's so good, right? And then the last one is also really fucking good. I'll tell you the actual names. Yeah, Lonesome Road. That's the best, in my opinion. That is the best DLC, right? In all of the Fallout games, that is my favorite. Sheesh, bro. Take more ammo. Sheesh, bro. Look how good some of the shit they use actually is. I think this is enough. I think this is the only way we can go. I mean, we can go down there, but... Camp's gotta be further in then. I thought there was a big camp. A little bit of time. Especially when we can get sent so far back, you know.
Like the shadow of a ghost.
Okay. Oh, you see how many areas there is?
Why do you carry all those bottle caps anyway? They jangle like crazy.
stupid. Nah, it doesn't work. I would need to go back down. And then maybe come up from the side over here. I'm on the rocks and get up. I'd like to make you work for these logs. So you get shit like that. I'm up the rock. Okay, yeah. Zigzag method works. Yo, we did it. Easy. Easy W.
Scenic Overlook. What do you suppose that means?
I don't remember if he's the only companion you get, but he's fantastic, man. Fantastico. I think, even though this is not my favorite DLC, it's
Got him!
the quality's there. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
That's that then.
quality is there at least.
Fighting time! Whoa! Here we go!
Woo! I can't do that shit. They can. Keep out for the secret caves. The morning cave.
There they are! This one's mine! There can't really be a place where people go into big buildings give away all their money just to watch someone flip paper squares on a table.
Love me some gambling, that's for sure. Gotta know when to fold though, that's the thing. Gotta know when to say, enough is enough. Don't remember what the point of this place is, but we can always come back. It's a beauty. Always come back. Plus, there was just spores in here. It wasn't even like anything dangerous. Right. Sure. Oh, I remember this location. It's important for some reason. I don't remember why, but I remember coming here.
Whoa! Here we go!
I love that.
For as long as I remember, the dead horses have thought that places of the old world were taboo. Doesn't look so spooky to me.
That's easy.
Got him!
I will say though,
One's mine.
Mantis is that big. That's fucking terrifying, man.
Got him! Well, that's that then. Fighting time! Let's take them! Fighting time! Got him!
in and not use my weapon.
Fighting! Whoa! Here we go!
Here's mine.
I don't understand why can't I do anything with it? That might be a part of the quest that probably should be doing by now. I'm just kind of exploring and doing whatever the fuck I want. So I'm getting none done. I will say though, they're not getting cooked as easy as I thought they would be. They're actually fighting, and they're actually kicking my ass. My armor is almost fucking broken. This is a disaster. I'm soon gonna have to start using whatever armor that I have here.
The spitter plants and the green monster men aren't native to Zion. Wonder where they came from.
Did I just get absolutely smoked by oh my god, those green geckos are strong. What the fuck? Nah, it's a completely different beast. These enemies actually might do more damage than the base enemies I fucking...
I'm still looking. Don't worry.
And they have money.
Never mind. I was wrong.
Oh, I'm so dead, I'm dead. Bro, Gecko is doing as much damage as fucking...
Really
That
be a
clause
place
is
where
absolutely
people go into
cooked.
big buildings and
They're doing damage
give
like
away all
a
their
death claw
money
would
just
do.
to watch someone.
Oh my god. That damage is no fucking joke.
Paper squares on a table.
Oh, I needed that. That's enough shot to kill one fucking gecko. That's enough bullets to kill one gecko. some here we needed, but. Oh, I'm just cooked, aren't I? Actually, surprisingly, no, I'm not. Disgusting. Disgusting. Fall down. You mother sucker. Leather armor, I'll take it. Some new that won't destroy what I'm currently wearing. I see a gun case and I'm not really excited. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are you gonna give me? Actually, some good. And the leather armor's cool. Like, look. Slow that down a bit. Element. Very easy. Or if I fail, very easy. It's bomb. Yao guy. One pencil. Oh yes. We all know of the recipe. It requires yaguai meat and a fucking pencil.
Here we go! Let's take them! Feels good to be doing some actual scouting, not just following. Whoa! Here we go! This one's mine! stood a chance, did they? Whoa! Here we go! This one's mine! Stood a chance, did they? Whoa! Here we go! Let's take them!
Anything else here other than what we found in there?
Whoa! Here we go!
Good shit.
That's that then.
Scam likely. Let's just see how this goes. Wait. Bro, this is like the longest fight. Holy shit.
No more bullets! Here's some odd things about the civilized lands outside Sun. Is there really a giant thunder lizard?
It's better at least. In a way, it's better.
live inside?
Sorry it's slow, guys. We're getting there. Slowly or surely we're getting there. I think that's like the final area we go to, so for now, just want to see what's over here. I don't remember. First floors.
Never stood a chance, did
Struggling
they?
to get out.
Fighting time! Let's take them! Stood a chance, did they? There they are!
What's here that they're trying to protect so hard? I guess we can take off out too. Even though we never use any of the drugs, we just hoard them. If you play any Bethesda-like game, you most likely will hoard your shit. Because you think you'll want it for later. And then you'll realize, at the end of your playthrough, you've just been hoarding it around and you have no use for it. And even though
Fighting time!
you
This was
just
mine.
wasted a bunch of time getting all this shit, in a way, the game wouldn't have been as enjoyable if you didn't, you know, hoard all this shit. Shit. like to just copy and paste these fucking spore enemies, dude. Bro, this weapon is so much better than the current weapon I'm using. I don't care what anybody says, it's way more enjoyable. It reminds me. Ooh. Hold up, we'll take that. Oh, we gotta listen to this. We're in this run out from the other months. Evil spirit. Find and kill. What? Oh wait.
That's that then. You ever seen anything like these green men? Sure as anything, they are here.
No, don't fight them. Don't attack them. Wanna be friends with them. I didn't see a ball over there. I'm wondering if there is one. I can't remember. Or does it even really matter? Well, I don't want to fight you. Hold up. We'll go an opposite way. Not to draw the attention of the very animal I promise not to slaughter.
That's that then.
There it is. I gotta keep all those vault suits on me. So it looks like the people from Vault 22 moved here, or there is Vault 22 here. Which would be kinda crazy. Vault 22 would be over this way, but anything is possible in the Falloutverse.
Here we go! So I finally get to explore all those taboo places without the other scouts yelling at me? Can't wait.
Oh my god, what is this? War over here? What the fuck? What is this location? Is it water docks. It's not clear enough. What the hell? You got everything over here.
You can kumpa me. Oh!
Thought you could get away from Paulo's, Chuck? This one's mine.
Give me that meat.
Well, that's that then.
This makes me want to have a Deathclaw hand, dude.
Whoa! Here we go! Let's take them. Stood a chance, did they?
Oh my god. That young one almost fucked me up. Fucking... I'm telling you, dude. They're as dangerous as fucking... Love the iconic music. Doug Mitchell's home. Okay. Alright, so our next one is that location. So our goal is just to get as many of the markers that I feel like we'll use. Right? Like, we'll go to all these locations, have them unlocked, and then if we ever need to fast travel, like just somewhere, you know, we have all these locations.
Here we go!
Alright, here comes a Deathclaw. There we go. Let's see, so they hold stuff in them. Ah, okay. Bit confusing, but whatever, let's continue on.
Ni kumpa me.
I just...
We withdrew.
Well, sorry, but I'm not stupid. How'd I miss?
Bet they don't have anything as nasty as Yao Guai. Out where you come from, huh?
We have death claws. We have fucking death claws, mate. That's scary enough. You haven't seen it in a while, so might as well, right? Oh, great. Bro, this cave system is so confusing.
Fighting time!
Sheesh.
Like the shadow of a ghost.
Whatever. I don't know if there's even anything in here. This is usually when you would find like a unique weapon, you know? Oh, look at that. You know, I found some unique. You can't find anywhere else. Instead, I found a room with 3 Yaguai. Fucking dead bodies everywhere. And skulls. Nothing actually in here. There's nothing. There's that way up there. Why do I feel like it was just useless to come in here? I'm gonna go all the way back that we came.
do you carry all those bottle caps anyway? They jangle like crazy.
Okay, I'm going in. I'm looking it up. Let me look. No loot. It looks like this is used for a quest, but I don't remember. We're getting it all done. Locations we got all on this side and this. So what we do is we'll go in here, we'll get this, we'll do these, go around, get the rest. We'll worry about the other ones later. No, don't wanna fight.
Fighting time! Mine.
Give me like a Yaguai hand or something, man. Come on, dude. Okay. Let's go, yeah, let's see if we can go up more this way. Gotta be pretty high.
Your day are dead. They are you.
It's not as good still. jumped. Okay, yep, I was... Okay. How the fuck did I just time that shit? Medics. They're literally fucking...
Stood a chance, did they?
There's a chance, bro. People don't stand a chance to get those fucking things.
Fighting time! I wish I could sleep like this wasn't on the hardest difficulty and just heal up. But I'm gonna sleep actually, so we can get some fucking daylight. I'm wondering if I can beat the steel scene in like 3 hours. It's 4:30. What's the goal? Where to next? Straight that way, huh? Huh. I might be able to make it up here like this. Oh, yeah, I can. Whoa! Here we go! Well, that's that then.
fucking beginning, dude.
Whoa! Here we go! This
There's
one's
cubs.
mine.
Thank God
That's
for
that
no
then.
giants.
See that tower? Back when folks used them to talk. Here.
An infiltrator. Now that is what I'm talking about. Gotta pull out any gun here. You should be pulling out a fucking infiltrator. That is what I'm talking about. Come on, can we do it? Might not be able to. Okay, ready? Try and do the zig, zag. Zig. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No. We can get like a high enough jump. Okay, then we can. This rock is not it, man.
There they are. There are you.
I don't want
Never stood a chance, did they?
to. Nope. Let me keep one of each armor. What's up here?
So I finally get to explore all those taboo places without the other scouts yelling at me? Can't wait.
Taboo places, huh? Two Skies Cave. Okay.
Never mind. I was wrong.
There's 3 more of them, eh? You know what? I really care. Some fucking... I don't really. At this point, I really don't care. I will actually keep the C4 like bombs. I don't know why, but I have a feeling I'll need them or some shit, so. Excuse me. Whoa.
Whoa! Here we go!
I can get some ammo right down in my house, do you? Surely.
Look sharp. Lots of giant ants around here. We call them picnic killers. Don't really know what that means. Something from back when. I guess.
Bro, they got anti-materials here. I'll say that's pretty impressive. Let's be real.
Gotcha! You can nikumpa me!
All I need. Like venomed up.
Fighting time. Let's take them.
Why do you carry all those bottle caps anyway?
Shaping the people. Ne compa me.
Okay, this is no. I'm not having this. I'm not doing this. How much ammo did I just waste, bro?
Hold up. You're getting all turned around. Check your map and backtrack a little.
Huh. Compass is broken. Okay. Quest item. Potentially. A lot of things in this DLC just seem to be broken. A lot of different things.
See this? This is why your own 2 feet are better than any cart. Whether it's pulled by critters or goes on its own.
Fighting time. Fighting time.
See, it should have been done by now. There you go.
shadow of a ghost.
Shadow of a ghost. Sure, I guess. It's 2 hours and 30 minutes in. We haven't even started the first quest. Bro. That's why these games are just so good, bro. Look how much we've gotten done in this time.
Lots more of them since Joshua came to us.
On about Joshua.
Down this path to the north. Hope you don't mind getting wet. You see the dead sentries? Shamans say our enemies' souls are trapped in them. But Joshua says it shows we're serious about fighting Whitelegs.
In any case, it's a shitty situation. Right? Think about it, in a way, they're the NCR and the Legion, you know? Just a different environment. You can fight almost anything. Yeah, you got this, man. That's it. Let's start towards the main area where the quest truly, well, the DLC truly begins.
Nearly there now. Watch out for traps in the road. Whitelegs out somehow.
they would have more defenses though.
Here we are. Joshua's just ahead there, in the Angel Cave.
What's over here? Oh, rock cave. See where it was. Doesn't fucking matter. There's gotta be more to this than being on a fucking ocean. I was right. 4 out of 6. Yeah, I was right.
Why do you carry all those bottle caps anyway? They jangle like crazy.
Okay. That was weird. Alright. Time to talk to the man with the plan. Grand and slam. Bears high-fiving.
Hoi. Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham? You know our tongue. Smart, Auslander. Joshua in high place of Cain. You show respect, Utman. Joshua is greatest warrior.
Yeah.
You show him no respect. He show you thunder and fire.
Yeah, I would definitely say Joshua is one of the strongest characters, for sure. And one of the sickest designs.
We should have given you a better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it. Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days. And I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy. I pray for the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do all the work. Happy trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course. The Whitelegs want to join the Legion. Caesar's rite of passage is the destruction of the New Canaanites. Almost assuredly because of me. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Daniel, one of the other New Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now. Not with everything that's going on. You're a good neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times, we can turn to the Lord. But it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. They won't go inside. Thank you. Follows Chalk can help you find your way around the valley. He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings.
What can I tell you? Best place to look for back when stuff is the taboo places. Sorrows and dead lots of them around the valley. Places built by the folk from back when. You'll know them when you see them. Scouts mark them with handprints. The handprints are a warning to keep out. Angry ghosts live inside. Not that I believe in angry ghosts. They're just spooky old places. Lots of back-when places to choose from. But for the things we need, best to start with the real... 3 I know of. A building down by the river called a fishing lodge. The old ranger station in the northwest. And the general store right by it. Closer to home might be something you can salvage from the place where the little ones fell. Just west of the Eastern Virgin. In the river, there's a twisted pile of metal and glass, all full of bones. Joshua says they were scouts, but they looked awful small to me. Lots of that old stuff, how do you say it, electron...
Alright. Now, when it comes to the man with the plan, can't take any of his guns.
Welcome back. Caesar would never admit this openly,
It's
but he
weird.
knows
He
that-
served Kaiser, and yet he calls him Caesar. The Legion, they call him Kaiser. Some call him Caesar.
I'm
It's
alive.
like a mix, you
I've
know?
killed enough of his Frumentari
I think it's
assassins
Kaiser.
to come looking.
If I'm not mistaken.
I've heard one of them travels the Mojave as a courier. Most of Caesar's agents meet a fitting end in NCR territory. But maybe this one survived. I have to admit, it's hard to believe. That even after all he did to me, all he tried to do to find and erase me from this world, he went first. No doubt this will be good for the Mojave. I can only hope Arizona and the tribes don't suffer as the Legion falls apart around them. Good. You're doing God's work, whether you believe it or not. I am a new Canaanite. We believe we are the heirs of a spiritual tradition given to our ancestors thousands of years ago. We have made and kept covenants with our Lord God to honor his laws. In exchange, we are promised eternal salvation after this life. A day will come when our Lord returns to judge us all. Until then, we must honor his laws and start others along the path of salvation if we can. That's why we trade with others and work the tribes. We have more than food and medicine to offer. Good news is our most valuable commodity. In a world filled with misery and uncertainty, it is a great comfort to know that, in the end, there is light in the darkness. Every day we move closer to our judgment. We must do our best to walk in the footsteps of our Lord and teach others how to do the same. For many of us, the road is a difficult one, but the path is always there for us to follow, no matter how many times we may fall. Every day. Some days are harder than others. In the Great Basin and Colorado Plateau, all tribes are known for a specific weapon. Whitelegs are known for their big submachine guns, storm drums. They broke into an armory near Spanish Fork and have been using them for years. Of course, the Dead Horses have their wooden war clubs, and even the Sorrows have their Yao Guai gauntlets. This type of .45 automatic pistol was designed by one of my
this
tribe
is
almost
considered.
400
No,
years
it's
ago.
a mantis, right?
Learning its use is a new Canaanite rite of passage. I wouldn't say that. I am the acting war chief for the Dead Horses. They look up to me for such matters, but I only have the authority they give me. Daniel is the spiritual leader and main link of the new Canaanites to the Sorrows. He's up in the Narrows right now. A great deal. There are 3, make that 4, tribes here in Zion. You've already met the Whitelegs on the way in. In this camp, you'll find Dead Horses. In the Narrows, the Sorrows. And finally, there's Daniel and myself. We're new Canaanites. They attack everyone who isn't a Whiteleg, especially caravans. They don't know how to survive on their own, so they have to raid. But as for why they are here, they are trying to wipe us out. All of us. They want to join Caesar's Legion, and they can only prove their worth by destroying the new Canaanites and everyone we shelter. Most don't. It's been hundreds of years since the war. They've developed their own languages. Take the Dead Horses. We think they were originally refugees from a place called Rez, east of the Grand Canyon. They speak a combination of Rez and a language spoken by travelers who were visiting Rez when the bombs fell. Over time, 2 languages blended. I was a translator years ago, but it's hard to keep up with all of the tribal variations. The valley belongs to God, but no. The Dead Horses live at Dead Horse Point, up the Colorado River. They came here because I asked them to. Before I returned to the fold, I visited them years earlier. I looked much different then. but I left an impression on them. I taught them how to hunt more efficiently, how to maintain their weapons and pre-war equipment. When I returned, they showed their appreciation. The Sorrows have many skilled hunters among them, but no warriors. They have not had to deal with war or raiders for decades. Even though they can hunt a full-grown Yaoguai, they don't know how to deal with the Whitelegs. That's why we're here. We wear more clothing than them and understand more about technology. But we're still a tribe, a linked family of families. The Boneyard, Phoenix, New Vegas, they're just places, metal and stone. New Canaan dies, but the tribe lives on. When the walls come tumbling down, and you lose everything you have, you always have family. And your family always has tribe.
Wait, he'll repair? Oh my god. Bro, repair my shit?